I would like to remind everybody that this game, Microsoft thought, yeah, this is good enough. Let's keep it in production and let it release. While Skillbound, which looked awesome and was almost done with production, now let's cancel this. Let's throw a bajillion dollars into the dumpster.
Oh, goody, more notes.
Oh, great. So when was it confirmed that they were almost done with production?
Well, Joe, the fact that the E3 demo was pretty much polished and functioning.
Not just that, Joe, but remember the game was already supposed to be released in 2016, but it was delayed. So I'm pretty sure production was already at the very least 75%.
That might make sense, especially
more
since
like executive meddling got in the way.
Anyway,
Well,
welcome to Quantum Break Part 18.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Deji, going off of a lot of what people are saying and reporting,
what's this machine for?
He's explaining right now.
Oh, okay. It's because he's one of those things that does brain scans.
Time cancer, basically.
Mm-hmm. And you can't go through that door, of course.
He's dying of death.
To be fair, this game never proclaimed itself to be like full of exploration or something, so it's not like I minded.
Okay. What the hell?
They're trying to pull a Resident Evil.
Hey, Liam! There you go, Teo. Liam is in the game!
Yeah, I just wish it was in different circumstances.
And like we established in the last part, if I picked the other choice and the last junction, it would be Mr. Douche Nozzle in that place.
And that's all he says?
Yes, and boss battle, kind of. So yeah, like we saw, Jack tried reasoning with him. Come on, you have no chance. Let's just surrender. But he refuses.
Not just that, Liam is pretty much, as it was already weakened, both by his injury and by the small fight he had with the black guy.
You bring up a good point, Teo. Allow me to remind everybody that he never actually got any treatment for that bullet wound. He still has it. And apparently he's still able to fight. Don't ask me how. Again, adrenaline, but adrenaline can only go so far.
I guess it's video game adrenaline, the same that makes your health regenerate.
And that's it.
Random.
That's the Liam battle. I hope you liked it.
Really?
We wasted an entire TV show building this guy up for this shit.
So do you actually have the option to permanently kill him or not?
No. Jack just spares them. I think he spares both of them. Remember, Teos, Jack is supposed to be the noble hero and shit.
Even though he kills a lot of people randomly with his time powers.
Well, to be fair, they're the ones who attack him first.
Yeah, but you'd think he'd maybe come up with ways to knock him out creatively as opposed to having to kill him.
So yeah, time just broke, so we can just leave Liam there.
But you could actually have the option to potentially kill him here.
Seeing that face put it into perspective. They were all misled, manipulated to believing they were doing what was right.
How do you know that? Stop with your pretentious narration.
Actually, that's a good question. How does he know that he was manipulated?
I mean, maybe the journalist told him, but I don't know. Whatever. Moving on.
Oh yeah, that's right. Past tense.
Wouldn't it be funny if after that line, after those lines of dialogue, you still shoot him? That would be awkward.
Yeah.
By the way, I didn't kill him.
Also, as Pedro mentioned, great way to wrap up the TV show with a puff.
Yeah, that was I can imagine. Yeah, I didn't kill the guy.
The TV show has a total of probably like 10% of impact in the actual game. Read me right now. There we go. It actually says, man, read me right now.
It's almost like watching. It's pretty much watching like a 2-hour movie. Honestly.
Read me right now.
Feed me more accurately.
And
that reminds me. That reminds me. Did you guys hear what Ubisoft is doing with their new Ghost Recon game?
What?
They're making a prologue movie which focuses prequel movie which focuses on the villains of the game.
Because
that's good, because Ubisoft has shown so well that they're good with movies.
So we're getting a very generic Colombian narco-traffickants movie.
Oh, guess who's the executive producer? The same guy who wrote the Amazing Spider-Man 2, Star Trek 2009, and the first Bayformers movie.
Like I
Which
said,
We're such in good hands.
like I said, I actually
Which one?
Roberto Orci or Alex. Like I said, I actually really like Alex Kurtzman and Roberto Orci. I really love their work in Star Trek 09, Transformers Prime.
Yeah, I mean, give them credit, Deji. And also, to be fair, Deji, when it came to Revenge of the Fallen, they were kind of locked in a room during the writer's strike.
And for Amazing Spider-Man 2, Andrew Garfield.
I said the
on.
first Transformers movie.
You don't have to eat the
But
mic.
I like that. I like that anyway, but go on.
Yeah, and remember, we got confirmation from Andrew Garfield himself that apparently Orci and Kurtzman's original script got heavily changed by Sony. And apparently Andrew Garfield said that their original script was much better. So it's yet another case. So it's yet another case of Sony just fucking up.
Which reminds me, Deji, since you brought up this movie, do you know which company is behind it? It's still Fox, like for
Oh my god, look at how big this wall of text is!
Yeah, no one's gonna read this. Come on.
I don't know what company's making it, but I know that it's being streamed on Ubisoft's
Where's
Twitch
the
channel.
body of Mr. Douche-Nozzle? Sorry.
What game did you say was getting a prequel movie, Deji?
Ghost Recon Wildlands.
I don't know the tale. Maybe they took it away again. And whatever. The point is, Ubisoft already proved that they're not good with movies, so that movie's gonna suck most likely. Anyway,
I mean,
time to get
as remember
Hold
the
on,
game at
countermeasure.
Oh, yeah, the countermeasure.
There we go, guys. We did it. It took us 4 episodes, but there we go. This is the payoff.
Guys, question.
Yes.
Why didn't Paul just use that as a decoy and take the real countermeasure with him?
By the way, the executive producer is Roberto.
Can Reeves or Pedro, can you quote me that line from Dr. Eggman in Sonic Adventure 2?
Because you just told me, Fox Boy?
Kinda, the one before.
Did they really think they could fool me with a fake emerald?
I'm pretty sure Jack will go something like that.
Yeah,
So how did you know it wasn't the real one?
Because you just told me, Fox Boy Tales!
But that's the thing, that's the thing, Joe. Even if Paul used the decoy, Jack would have probably caught that.
Okay. Maybe he might have caught it, but here's the thing, though. Considering that, the fight with Liam may have,
you also have to remind that Paul at this point is very weak regardless if he gets the treatment or not, so he doesn't have a lot of time to think of a plan.
Yeah.
Well, okay, then I ask this. Why did no one suggest the plan of trying to use a decoy?
Because at this point, is there anyone left at Monarch at this point?
Not really.
Apparently there are a few. Well, I mean...
But they're in the Ark, aren't they?
Okay. When I say a few, I mean, well, apparently all the others. Well, okay, but even still, sickness or not, I'm sorry. I mean, sickness affecting the mind can only excuse so much stupidity.
Jova. It's the more you try to club up plot holes, the more plot holes open up underneath your feet.
Well. Anyway,
give up at this rate.
Anyway, going back to Microsoft a bit. Hey, Dej, you want to know another fun fact about Scalebound? Turns out that the first year was spent with Microsoft penny pinching the game and kind of keeping them from even working on it, according to what we hear. Because, we're so afraid that a Platinum game may not sell gazillions, in which case, why the heck did we hire Platinum Games in the first place?
In the meantime, this game bombed.
In the meantime, they're doing such an amazing job at Square Enix with Nier Automata, so, yeah.
Meanwhile, they bought Rare and have done absolutely nothing with them.
Don't you see that they're making a pirate-themed MMO that no one cares about?
To be fair, that game does look promising.
I know, but why MMO?
Cool.
Just make it an actual adventure.
It's not just that. It's just that. The thing
and
is,
as far as pirate MMOs go, we've already got Pirate 101, which has third-person, whereas this is apparently a first-person MMO for pirates.
I sincerely hope this new Sea of Thieves doesn't use Comic Sans or furries.
Here's the thing about Sea of Thieves. If it came out like back in 2010 instead of Kinect,
or as a launch title for the Xbox One, even.
I don't know.
Even as well.
Anyway, let's say for example, if it was the game that came out after Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts or something, that would have been it probably would have gotten more attention, but the problem is that it's kind of hard for Rareware fans to care about CFEs when ukulele is right around the corner.
And I guess, and okay, some people may suggest, well, maybe this game isn't for Rareware fans. Well, then we get to the actual issues with the game itself, because let's be honest, while the game looked promising at first, when you actually look into it in depth, it's pretty much Black Flag, only in first person. I mean, seriously, customizable ship.
Well, we don't have that many pirate games, so I'm fine with it.
Yeah, there was the one that Disney was doing, but got cancelled.
Oh, I agree. We got.
And then there's the charming thing that's Reason, another product of our charming friends, Deep Silver.
Mm-hmm. It's like okay.
What did we just did?
We turned on the computer so that we can activate the time machine so that we can go back to when Will died, so we can stop his death.
Well, Jove, I guess you were right. Someone actually still is in Monarch.
Why weren't they just all... Oh, never mind.
Because the generic horde of enemy will just wait conveniently the right moment to show up and get shot down by you.
And by the way...
The question Sam Lake is a futile thing, at least in this game.
Yeah, but anyway, this is the best spot for you to be in this particular gunshot section because there's a backpack right next to this particular crate that I'm hiding in. So basically, if you stay here, you'll never run out of ammo.
Look at that guy! He's literally stopping me there.
Oh my god!
Thank you for appearing right in front of me so I could shoot you clearly.
So how do you deal with that sniper?
There you go, see? All I have to do is put there, the X prompt will show up there, and I can just refill my ammo as much as I want. There you go, literally, right now. All I have to do is stay here, and I can refill my... Basically, the X button is now the refill ammo button.
Wow.
And people are just coming after you because you're using the supposed cover system.
And you can also freeze time, so timing's not much of a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there are the people with the suits, but they're gone, I guess, now.
Well, also remember, because there is no cover system here, my page is just ducking by that, despite the fact that they don't hit him.
No, they're not glitching. They're in a quantum break.
Roll credit.
But yeah.
I love how even Jack seems tired of this at this point. Oh, grenades!
Oh, grenade.
Oh no, we actually have to move.
Wow. Yeah, another thing I have to say.
God,
I think even Angry Joe pointed out, but the AI is so incompetent in this game when it comes to the enemies.
It's like I said. Okay, look, stupid AI is one thing, but when you make even the sniper AI miss constantly, you have really screwed up.
Yeah, I would like. In fact, since it's now fresh in all of our, well, aside from Teo aside from Teo, because he's not in that playthrough, but allow me to bring up again, just in case someone might try to say, well, they're playing on easy mode, what did you expect? Well, I'm also playing Uncharted 3 on easy mode, and even on easy mode, the boat graveyard section, I still had to take out the enemies very carefully, and as Jove and Dwibs can verify for me, there was even a point where I actually kind of got careless, and I even got almost killed. I even got the black screen and everything, the black and white screen and everything. So even on easy mode, Uncharted can have its challenging parts, and like I said, if you put crushing mode, trust me, it's gonna be quite the thing. But this game, however, it's so okay, Deji, have you seen Angry Joe's review of this game?
Nope.
Basically, Deji, Angry Joe didn't play this game on easy mode. I don't know which difficult. Probably normal. I don't know.
He usually always try to do the most difficult one as first.
All right, hard. And guess what, Deji? If you can check his review if you want. He literally quit. Got up and left the controller up, and it didn't bother pausing the game, all during a fight section like the one I'm doing right now, and he stuck right there for like 10 minutes, and there was an enemy who was literally shooting at him.
In front of Jack, yeah. Yeah,
in front of Jack, and yet, somehow, for 10 minutes, it wasn't enough to kill Jack, because again, this game's...
Not just that, he barely hit him. I mean, that was Stormtrooper level of aiming.
Yeah.
Oh, hey guys, remember the time when he was able to actually do a similar thing to one of these supposedly tough bosses do, but all he was able to do was just use a cheap reload?
Oh my god, did you just use the Force?
No, it's Time Blast. I can basically Deji, having time travel power somehow gives me the power to make things explode. Don't ask.
You know what? To be fair, it doesn't sound too out of the ordinary.
When it comes to superhero stories, like it's a license that I can give at least.
Sure.
Regarding that backpack with infinite ammo, I'm just gonna paraphrase Spoonie from his Final Fantasy X review. Just steal the fucking bag already.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, in the bag.
I have the better question. If he has powers like that, why is he using guns?
I already asked that.
Yeah, it's the game not being consistent.
And that sort of goes back to what
immediately, not even a transition. Okay, loading screen.
But it's funny you ask that because it goes back to why I kind of regard Jack as not that divine a hero as the game would like us to believe. Because, seriously, you have time powers. You could easily clear these guys out without having to needlessly kill them with a gun. So, look. It's not like GTA 5 or, other games like that where, it makes sense that you have to kill people to survive and still be the good guy. Because, it's kind of your only means of defense.
And here we are, everybody. We're back at the beginning.
Literally.
Oh, shoot.
So now what?
Now we have to try our best to get to the place where Will died and save him right in the nick of time.
How does saving Will prevent the whole evil plan of
No, it's not. No, it's not that, Joe. Remember, like we said, Will is the only one who knows how to use the countermeasure.
Oh right, forgot about that.
It's not like Will is a memorable character.
Okay. Seriously,
that's a terrible transition.
This is Sonic 06 level transition.
Seriously.
Go ahead.
Wait, what?
Go ahead, Jova.
What is it with the load screen literally popping up in the middle of cutscenes to the point where you still hear dialogue and sounds from the cutscene?
Like I've said before, this thing also kind of happened back in the PS3 Uncharted games, but those games at least had the excuse that they were working with a console that had the notoriously slow Blu-ray reader. The Xbox One doesn't have that excuse. Go ahead.
Never mind the fact
their first game that they've ever made, or...
No, that's the thing. That this is made by the same people who did Alan Wake
and Max Payne.
I have no idea what that is.
Max Payne, a game that revolutionized the shooter.
Well, the first two.
Yeah.
Ooh. The third was actually done by one of Rockstar.
But you bring up a good point actually, though, Deji. I mean, this game is so amateurishly made. You'd think it was made by a brand new developer. Supermassive Games, the guys who made Until Dawn, that was apparently, from what I can tell, their first big game, and that was a great game. So what the fuck, Remedy?
Hell! Let's bring up Witcher 3.
I mean,
a game that won quite a few awards and was actually done by what was apparently new.
Polish people, yeah. You can't even tell. Oh, maybe it was a B studio. No, Sam Lake himself actually promoted the game all the time at E3.
It's like, what happened?
And he was a director.
And it's not like this sort of stuff isn't up his alley. He's done supernatural, powerful stuff. So, what went wrong here?
I don't know. Did he give himself a lobotomy or something? I don't.
Then again, you could ask that for a lot of developers.
People who work for Microsoft or got bought out by them.
There's been quite a lot of
actually, Remedy has belonged to Microsoft for a long time, even right after Max Payne 2, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. And again, that's been the case. That's been the case for quite a few years actually, where people who normally do good work just make something that's not good.
Well, okay, like I said, Dwebs, maybe this is just a let's wait to see how their next game is like, because for all we know, this is just a misstep.
Mm-hmm.
So you're hoping...
so far I have... okay, this one is bad. Okay, maybe the next one will be good.
Not to mention, there's a lot of evidence to suggest that there was also a lot of executive meddling, i.e. Microsoft rushing this thing out the door when it was taking long.
Like I said before, the last part where we had that cutscene of that mysterious thing that never gets explained, that, to me, is the best piece of evidence that this game clearly got a lot of content cut out of it.
It's kind of a disadvantage that a lot of times people can't, risk reviewing exactly what happened while they're still working for the same people.
Yeah.
Because of how much that can lead to.
So I'm gonna go pick
NDAs.
Yeah, you went peekaboo. Oh.
To be fair,
She just died by grabbing the door.
Actually,
sometimes you're under contract and you can't reveal something.
Yeah.
I know, that's why I said it's a detriment. Also, I think that guy's still breathing. So in that case, well, look at that, Jack. You can knock people out.
Did you notice how I was actually shooting through the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, I could really use a cover system right now.
Okay. You know what?
Okay, let's not actually have a cover system. Let's just have the bullets go for the fucking wall.
Okay, you know what? I think I got it, guys. They were working on developing this game, but as they got further and further into development, that's when they got rushed much more. Because seriously, compare this to the beginning of the game where everything seemed at least tight and nice, but the further we progressed, the more broken things seem to have gotten to the point where, yeah, you're doing stuff through walls.
Mm-hmm. Well, the thing is, Joe, when the Xbox One version of this game originally came out, like Angry Joe showed in his review, it was actually pretty buggy and even hard crashes. Fortunately, they patched it up so that now it doesn't. I never had a single hard crash while playing this game, so probably, but the patches that were already came out ever since because I already got this game way after the patches came in, so I didn't have that problem. But yeah.
Speaking of
killer door returns.
Speaking of
Deji, did we tell you that you can get killed by a door in this game?
Yeah, that's right, Deji. That's the biggest opponent, and that will easily kill you in this game. Doors.
The only thing.
Speaking of Max Payne. Speaking of Sam Lake stuff, you know when we get to doing the Max Payne games, shall we do a let's look at of the GBA version of the first game?
Yeah, someone will do a full playthrough of it, considering that they're rather different.
A fucking door.
It's a good thing that time broke. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, seriously, Dedsy, I kid you not. When time is breaking, doors are apparently lethal enough to kill you. And no, this is not a Final Fantasy game, so it makes no sense here.
Oh.
I love how the game with that writing there just tried to be smart with its time travel. Not working game.
No, sorry.
Smart.
Smart ass, more like. Also, there's a thing to expect.
I love how that guy looks like he's creating a rainbow with his hands, much like that GIF that you see on the internet.
Yeah. Also, why do we have these ethereal choir?
That's not choir. Remember, these people were all screaming, and since time is frozen, the scream is going. Ah!
Jesus.
Hey, question. If we're back to where we started storyline time-wise in the game, why wasn't time breaking back then?
Look at the pretty bunny. Look at the pretty bunny.
No, I mean, seriously, this isn't a nitpick. I mean, we were literally here at some point in the past of the game, and time was just fine then, so... I'm sorry, no, you can't bend the rules that way unless you actually give a rule that makes sense as to why.
I'm pretty sure this game doesn't care about its own rules. This game doesn't even bother to, like I've said before, this game doesn't even bother to establish its own rules. Like like I said, I guess they didn't bother to establish rules because they want the rules to be as vague as possible, so they can just do whatever.
Well, actually, Pedro, they did establish rules, but again, like I said, they fail even their own rules is the problem.
I mean, it's another common thing that this game has. Oh my god, guys! I'm actually in danger.
Oh god!
That's shoot! Now we have to actually use strategy.
Okay.
Or just duck in cover and wait for the health to regenerate.
Okay, I'm fine now.
Yeah, like that.
Oh no, guys! The enemies are actually managing to maneuver a bit.
Oh.
All right, everybody. That was the highlight of difficult gun combat in this game. I hope you enjoyed.
Where are we even going? I mean,
I remember we have to save Will.
If you don't know where to go, you can use time vision to have a marker pointing there, right there.
Oh, okay. Use time. And that feels weird that they just don't have a quest arrow, though.
I'm guessing it's one of those things where.
Got tired of that thing in the Fable games, and just
No. I actually have a theory there too. My guess is considering, don't get me wrong, I don't mind quest markers. I'm not trying to diss quest markers. I'm fine with them, but some people find them a bit immersion breaking. So I'm guessing what they did is they took advantage of the time vision thing. Okay, we'll only have the quest marker there if people actually intentionally push the button for it, just for the sake of people who don't like quest markers not having to deal with them. I guess that's nice of them. I guess.
Instead of just giving an option to toggle it on and off like most games would have.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Whatever.
I'm fine with it this way, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, it's not the biggest problem anyway.
All right, so kill everybody until the music stops, basically.
Jack, question: why don't you just zoom ahead, and so that you only have to take like all the few guys in the time suits that can chase after you? I mean, it would probably be a good way to try and achieve your goal quicker if time is of the essence. This is both gameplay and story-wise stupid.
Grenade!
Grenade! No! Oh, okay, I'm fine.
Boom.
Why not give him a time?
Yeah,
wow, that car just exploded.
That's the concept of difficulty, giving a guy with a machine gun.
Hey, what would be an actually interesting enemy? One that can actually use more of the time powers that you can also use. What the?
It's the time travel thingy. The time keeps going back and forth.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah, but Joe, we saw that before, I guess.
Yeah. I get that. But normally it didn't affect gameplay aspects like that.
Well, I guess it's extra random.
It's because my guess is Jova. Considering the time that's happened ever since the fracture, time is getting crazier and crazier as it goes along. I guess that's what they're going for.
If they had actually foreshadowed this by having time go all warpy and random in the first part, then this wouldn't be nearly as confusing, now would it?
I guess wait. Hey, guys, I guess
generic time
wasn't on their side.
Don't worry, Wes, you didn't miss anything. Go ahead, Deji.
Never mind.
I got it, Deji, don't worry.
He said,
I heard it, Dwebs, I heard it.
Don't ruin the joke. I know, don't ruin the joke.
That makes no sense. You were the one doing all that just right there.
I guess they...
Apparently, they are fighting you and you at the same time.
You and me.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. I forgot. Teo brings up a good point. Remember, there's two Jacks running around right now.
Okay,
and both are doing Jack.
So if he kills himself, he'll die here.
Don't even.
Is this one of those time travel stories where if you see yourself, you disintegrate or something?
Hey, Dweb, since you saw that movie, allow me. I don't want to get into time travel shit because if we start doing that, then we're going to strand under straws. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, Dwebs.
What one was that again?
Looper.
All right.
Basically,
what was the reason for Back to the Future if Marty interacted with himself in the past? Like, what would happen?
If he changed the events of the past, it could have dramatically changed the future and cause irreversible damage, basically.
No, I mean interacted with himself.
It's one of those...
You cannot see... Yeah, the doc established you cannot see yourself or you will go mad. Marty's girlfriend almost goes that way.
Yeah.
I actually really liked what Mr. Peabody and Sherman did with that concept of seeing and touching yourself.
Yeah, it could have been better phrased.
Yeah, whatever.
Did they really phrase it that way?
No, they didn't.
No, I watched that movie. I really did like that.
I actually really liked it.
Also, Jack's strolling. It's a bit later to notice that Jack's strolling is a bit ridiculous.
Anyway, moving on.
I just realized that there's no dash move or...
there is. No, remember, there's time dash.
Yeah, time thing.
Okay.
Sprint, you mean, Jova?
Yeah, sprint. Sprint is what I meant. There doesn't seem to be a sprint move.
No.
Actually, there is.
is.
You know, the time thing that you need to use in some situations.
No, what Joven means is that
a natural, when you hold B in Pokemon, Tio.
Yeah, a natural sprint button. All right, so now we have to kind of use the echo to solve kind of a puzzle. Basically,
it's kind of like in Remember Me.
Yeah, basically you have to listen to this echo from the past so that they tell you the password to the computer so they can open the door.
Are you freaking? You know. Okay, no. Literally seconds ago, Jack just used the powers that he can use to go back into the time when a truck went through the garage and the garage door opened. And you're telling me he can't do that same trick for a password door, just waiting until somebody opens it?
Not just that, couldn't he just use his time blast to blow up the door?
Yeah.
I mean, like, seriously, look, I may have been okay with this in short bursts, but no, literally... It's in the same part. He just used the time powers to zoom ahead.
It's not even a single padding because you're not wasting too much time with this.
All right, everybody. In the next part, we save Will. So see you then.
See ya.
See ya.